Today's Sunshine Note is titled, Preaching Love. Accept one another. Then, just as Christ accepted you in order to bring praise to God. Romans 15, verse 7. For many of us, just the thought of witnessing is pretty scary. It brings up images of knocking on doors or attending your church's evangelistic meetings every night. Don't get me wrong, those things are great, but there are other ways. I recently went on a mission trip to Panama, and before we left, I had grand images of witnessing to the people there. Boy, was I wrong. While we were in Panama, we worked during the day constructing a local church, and at night we held evangelistic meetings in town. All the students on the mission trip, including me, worked every night at the Vocation Bible School. We met so many cute children. One girl in particular, Chanel, and I got really close. After working all day, most of us were really tired, and the kids sometimes got annoying. One night, I was in a particularly bad mood. I had worked really hard that day and was tired. To make matters worse, one of the other girls from our group and I weren't getting along. I just wanted to sit down and sulk. Certainly not my best moment, but I still prayed that God would use me. At the meeting that night, Chanel came up to me and tried to pull me outside. I brushed her off and went to sit down. Then I heard, "Go outside." It wasn't an audible voice. It was just an idea that popped into my head that I know had not come from me. So I went out back and Chanel came running to me in tears. She was very upset. I didn't know what to do, so I just hugged her and tried to comfort her. She cried for more than an hour, but eventually she calmed down. She just needed, literally, a shoulder to cry on, and I was able to be there for her. I didn't share scholarly doctrine with her or preach at her. I just let God use me to witness to her in a way that she needed. Sometimes that's all we need to do. Just be available for people. Preaching isn't bad, and if that's what God has called you to do, that's great. But sometimes all God requires is a willing heart to share His love. Accept one another. Then, just as Christ accepted you in order to bring praise to God. Romans chapter 15, verse 7. May God bless you today.